I'm near the monument now. Can you make the red? Can you make the RT50 red? There you go. So I just arrived. I'm on the grounds of the old state hospital, insane asylum. And right there, as you can see, is an old fountain. And there's a lot of buildings now built over here. And this tree behind me actually was still here. Was been here since the original insane asylum. Beautiful, beautiful tree. They do a good job up here taking care of this place. None of the original buildings are here, but I'll show you around, and I will go down to the burial ground, see if I can hear any paranormal activity. I have some tools with me, and eat some dinner. The sun is just going down. It's gonna be chilly tonight. It's already getting spooky. Here we go. We're right there. Beautiful tree. Some condos over there. Trail system here. Lots of history. Here's the beautiful fountain. That still stands. Dried up. Beautiful trees. Beechwood maybe? There's the fountain. Great view of the mountains in the back in the day too. Obviously we can't see them now. Just massive tree here. Just over here used to be the insane asylum. So I'm driving over to the burial ground now. I just talked to a couple people. There's only a few original buildings left, but most of these are redone into condos and community rooms. So I'm gonna make my way down here and see. It's very crowded here. Tight roads over here. I only have about half hour left of light. I'm gonna go find a nice spot in the woods, and this might be one of the buildings as well. I don't want to shine any camera in the building, but it's a brick building. Oh, here's the main building over here that they use for patients still, but it's not considered a hospital. So that's one of the buildings still up. It looks like there's units. I don't know if there's apartments in there now.
The Northampton State Hospital looms large above the city of Northampton, Massachusetts, as a familiar and mysterious icon. Its once impressive buildings and pristine grounds now stand dilapidated and choked with overgrown brush and vines, pulling in those who are drawn to its history, its intrigue, and its spirit. Both truth and myth permeate the rise and fall of the Northampton State Hospital, and the voices of those who were patients, caregivers, advocates, and historians will attempt to create an honest and accurate account of this historical and social institution.
To get here, you had to be, like, disturbed to the max. I mean, this was the end of the line. So pretty much all of them were pretty disturbed.
1 hour in the Northampton State Hospital was, the beginning for many people of a death sentence.
My admissions at the state hospital were interesting to say the least. It was a world unto itself.
And I just remember that it smelled so stale. It had the smell of human beings who were wasting time.
Of what human beings, about human suffering.
And many of the patients who were admitted were so wrapped up in their own world.
When it opened, it was the Northampton Lunatic Hospital. And then later on, it became the Northampton Insane Hospital, and sometimes people called it the Insane Asylum. And then in the early part of the century, the name got changed to the Northampton State Hospital. And so the hospital opened in 1858. People who had resources and people who were relatively well-off, wealthy, rich.
It's getting chilly. It's 55 for a high today. It's gonna be in the 30s. So behind me in those woods is the burial ground. In front of me is a road that goes to the correctional facility. It's a big old hill. A gate over here that says no parking, no trespassing. Car should be good. Parked over here. Beautiful night, beautiful fall night. A little breezy. Let's get over there. No parking, no trespassing. There's a jail, county jail over here, beyond those trees. Only gonna be a while. Hear gunshots in the background. Back over there, there's a gun range. Hunting season is, I believe, in the works or coming up, but there's no hunting posted everywhere through here, so I shouldn't have a problem. Could go down this road and post up, get my dinner out. There's actually a frisbee golf course that runs through and around this property. The college is nearby. There's a hole here, there's a hole over there. But I gotta do a little bit of a hike before we get down to the burial ground. Getting chilly. Gotta watch where you step. A lot of dogs down here. I know we're in the middle in the field, but should clean up after their dog. Now it's said a few hundred people that passed in the hospital that didn't have family would be buried down here in the burial ground. They would lug them on trailers of some sort, oxen, and an unmarked gravesite is just above, over the hill here. And it's getting dark. I'm gonna find a quiet spot, wait till dark, get the EMF detector out, get the voice recorder out, and see if we can hear or listen to any friendly spirits. It's another little, I think hole 8 of the course. Some people still walking their dog. Think about setting up camp right here. As you can see through here is the burial ground. Maybe set up here for dinner. This is 8. Maybe wait a few more minutes, let people get out of here. People left trash there. We've arrived. Here's the burial ground. Nice green hill. Over there, beginning of the video, where the fountain is over this way. That's where the hospital used to be. Just over those trees. They would use these roads and bury the dead here. Nice bench. So out of respect, I'm not going to walk on the grass, but I will stay around. There's a road that goes around. And I might even just light up the pot here and cook dinner right here on the bench. I hear a few people out here still with their dogs, so I don't want to start the... You can hear the birds too. It's peaceful right here. I feel really comfortable. Beautiful tree line. Follow us here. So what I decided is, burial ground's right here next to me. I'm on the bench. I'm gonna use this marble bench. I'm gonna cook dinner right here. I can hear traffic, the highway a little bit, off over the trees over here a little bit. I think it's the perfect spot instead of going back into the woods. I think I found my camp right here. So I think I'm gonna do 3 spots with the EMF detector and recorder. One, when I'm eating dinner, after dinner, I'm gonna use it here. And I'm gonna go down back here. There's a trail that goes along those woods. And there's a river. I'm also gonna try to talk to spirits down there. My third is those trees in the beginning of the video, back on the other side where the hospital was. I might stop back there and go near one of the original, I forget what the trees are called. Oh shoot, it's not coming to me right now. Dogwood, maybe? Not dogwood. Beechwood, maybe beechwood trees, the big tall ones. Correct me if you guys know what kind of tree that is. Also to the fountain. I might go back to the fountain because that structure's been there since the hospital opened. So the sun is going down. I'm gonna go take a quick walk by the river, see what's going on over there, come back, and then cook. There's a river that comes down through here. Looks like it's more of a stream. There are the grounds. Grass comes in beautiful there. Not much water going through here. Starting to feel a little eerie though. This looks like a decent swimming hole. This is down behind the burial ground. Probably pretty chilly. Beautiful view right here. Got a crescent moon. Be a beautiful night. High 30s. I'm gonna go cook dinner right on that bench. Another cornfield over that way. They used to grow their own food, and I believe some of the people in the hospital did work to a certain extent if they could. A lot of bodies rested here. Hundreds per documents. I brought my chair, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. I'm sitting on this bench, so I'm gonna keep it the way it is. So for dinner tonight, thanks to you guys for voting on tonight's dinner. I posted in the community tab is Traveler Stew. I'm trying to get it out of here now. If I can find it. Made with pasta, lentils, onions, and celery in a rich chicken flavored broth. It's one of those ready hour meals. Boil up some water, 5 cups, put it in here, mix it around, and call it a dinner. Got the butane. Should be warm enough. It was in my backpack, so it should work just fine. Oh, brought a nice warm, or not warm, a roll for the soup. And I do have dessert. I'm gonna hold off on that. Let's get this baby popping. This calls for 5 cups. I brought my measuring cup. Do 5. Sounds like a lot, but maybe I'll go a little less. Almost completely dark. All systems normal. Let's get this pot boiling here. Hope this tastes good. The sun is just now going down and there's like a light mist across the field. See my breath. I'm gonna open this. It says I gotta take the oxygen absorber out. Give it a whiff. Oh, it smells great. Gotta take that out, can't forget. With my memory, I'd probably forget it. Eat it or something. No, you guys won't be able to see it. I'll show it to you when I get the water in it. Looking pretty good. Once I get water in there. Not a bad meal for a night out at the burial ground. While I'm waiting for that water, I'm gonna have myself a Athletic Brewing Company. Oh, it's a Free Wave Hazy IPA. Non-alcoholic. Cheers. Hope everybody's doing good. Hit the like, subscribe if you like this content. I do outdoor adventures, stealth camps, bicycle rides, anything outdoors. Cheers. Tastes just like a beer, without the buzz. These are beautiful trees they posted up here on each side. Stone Memorial. So I'm still tweaking the mini camper. Still want to get it out soon. So that's the next step. I worked on it a little bit today. And I was anxious to get this one out. I really wanted to come up here and do this. I can't even see the field now. It's pretty dark. I'm curious, do you guys like Halloween time, and do you like paranormal activity? Do you believe in spirits? I'm out here all alone that I know of right now. I hear the crickets. My water's almost at a boil. I'm hungry. And then we're going to be kind and respectful of the spirits that may be out here. And ask some questions. But know that they have to stay here where they're laid to rest. It's good to get the gloves out. Fingies are getting cold. Got these half gloves, half mittens. Remember when you were kids, you used to get these? It is getting cold. Still waiting for the boil. Almost pitch dark. Oh, we getting there, we getting there. Been using this metal spork. It's like a foldable. But I think I'm gonna invest in another one. I've seen others use the rubber ones. They're a little bit longer and they don't scrape along the bowl. I mean, this will do for now, but let's try doing this without burning myself. I don't want to put too much water in it. I think that might be good. I'm gonna zip it up, let it sit for a couple minutes. Oh boy, hopefully that soaks it up. It said 5 cups. Little update. Food is almost done. Dogs barking in the background. Quiet up here on the hill. Couple little noises in the woods. I'm still calm. Still calm. Let's try a bite of this. Hopefully it's not hard. I had a couple hard noodles already on there, so they're hard. Needs more time. Well, I totally botched those ingredients, or those instructions. It says, bring 5 cups of water to a boil, whisk entire contents of the pouch, boil 3 to 5 minutes, reduce heat to medium, and cook an additional 25 minutes. I can't follow simple directions. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm not cooking that for another 25 minutes. Just heard something. Sounded close. I'm gonna let that ready hour meal just sit in the bag, and maybe when I leave, I can hit it up again and try it, but I'm gonna get out my dessert at least. Heard something. All right, this bun too, I'm gonna hold off. That beer was decent. I have Mr. Beast Feastables peanut butter cup. Love peanut butter and chocolate. I feel a breeze going over my ear. Hello? Here comes the mind tricks. Oh, these things look decent. Feel like a kid again. What was that? Skip dinner and just eat the dessert. I just put some of my stuff away, and I don't know if it was just me, but I felt a warm air across the back of my neck. I'm starting to get the chills. Beautiful sky. Beautiful sky. The stars are out. All right, let's get that EMF detector out. All right, got the EMF detector. Voice recorder. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. But we gotta stay calm. Just have fun. And know that spirits are spirits. And they're here to stay and not go home with me. I'm on the bench still. In front of me is the burial ground. Big plane going overhead. Is there anybody here? Make this light red. I'm not here to hurt you. It's here to visit. Can you make this red? I don't want to get too too close to the phone. It might. I'm gonna leave it here on the bench. You can make it red if you want. I'm near the monument now. Can you make the red? Can you make the RT50 red? There you go. Everything's gonna be all right. A little bit more activity over here. Now it's quiet. Noise over there. Can you do that again? Can you make it red? Stop now. It's gone. My body is completely chilled, with my hair sticking up. I'm by the bench now. Can you make this red? When I said that, I just heard a noise over here. Could be a leaf falling, but when I go towards the grounds, it turns color. Stop now. Go ahead, you can make it red. I'm gonna step closer. Just a couple little hits, and it was right when I came over here, and it went away. Hello? Big noises over there. Big noises coming from out there. Hello? Alright, I just heard a lot of noises in the woods. It was down to my right and it was in front of me a second ago. After that noise, I'm starting to shake a little bit. I'm kind of nervous. Voice recorder. I'm going to ask a few questions before I head out of here and go up to the fountain. Please wait. Is there anyone out here with me? Talk into this microphone if you can hear me. It's okay. Know that I'm just here to visit. I mean no harm. Are you alone? Stay well. And no, you have to stay here. How many are you out here? How long have you been here? Are you afraid? So I just finished that recording session. I'm shaking a little bit, and I'm gonna go stay calm and walk to the car and head up to the fountain and see what I can find there. My hair's sticking up. Thank you. You have to stay here.
Interview people.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it was awful.
Were they taken care of? Like,
Kind of custodial care, but it was a mess.
yeah.
It was a mess. I mean, people sitting in a day room with fans going and smelling of urine, and it was awful.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a bad.
I did read something. They said, I don't know, the people that didn't have family were buried. They would take people.
Yeah, there was a lot of indigent people went there, or families who just couldn't handle their family members, and then the dispossessed were there, but on the other hand, it was also a community. I mean, they had an active farm, and people developed a sense of belonging, community, and some people did get better. And
Sure, that I did hear that, because there's a farm. There's farmland. Did they own all
this?
this?
Is all farmed by the state hospital. There was an extensive farm here. They had livestock.
And then, would there be work? Would the people that
Oh
at
yeah,
the hospital work?
People worked on there. They had, in some ways, in the idealistic sense of the 19th century, it was a community. It was a therapeutic community, and I believe that for some people, it was a place where they could find a sense of refuge and
Sure.
belonging. And, I mean, they had movie theater here. And they had, there was. Like everything, if you don't sustain it, it falls apart. So,
Absolutely.
But there's some really good history on the movement of state hospitals in Massachusetts. They
I'll
started
have
off
to do some
ideally,
research.
but then they, deteriorated over time.
They wouldn't enter.
Yeah.
They got. Yeah. Could you tell me that? So these were when the buildings were up.
Yeah.
You're saying?
Yeah, no, this was back in the 90s, and up until I think like 2010, people would come here Like I talk to all sorts of different people, and surprisingly, Hospital Hill always comes up because it's a place to go sledding, and people would talk about coming on the trails and coming around here and shit like that,
Yeah.
and they would talk about when they get close to the buildings, their animals would just freak out. Some of them would just pee and poop all over the place. Some people were kind of cruel, if you ask me, and like would literally try to pull their animals into the building. So others, their dogs were like, one person even said that their pit bull snapped the chain and ran away.
Wow.
It was that scared. And I mean, everyone knows pit bulls are they're some ballsy ass animals.
Yeah. But like we said earlier, the animals sense that, I think. They sense that I don't know if it's electromagnetic.
I'm not sure what it is, but
they're very sensitive to that,
Yeah, no, the people would always say they would like just stare at the doorway, and they just would refuse to go in.
Very interesting. Yeah, thanks for sharing that.
A little trail off the side over here, like there's this more wooded, like
yeah, I did see that.
Area.
Yeah, I walked down there during the daytime, and
she said people said sometimes that they've heard things down there at night. I just like earlier I was a little not remembering so well.
No, I get it.
But they also took pictures and they saw figures, not a person, but like an outline.
Like a shadow figure?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a recorder. I'm going to ask some questions. I'll go down there, set up the recorder, and then maybe do the EMF and check it out. And
if you're come around again and they're out here, I'll tell them to come talk to you. You'll definitely have a good conversation because they know a lot about here in Amherst.
So I'm back up at the old fountain. I'm on a bench. Any spirits here in the fountain? One of the only structures left. Let's walk around a little bit. No hit yet. Any spirits here? Near the bench? There was by the bench. Quiet now. When I first got here, it was going off pretty good. You can talk into the recorder. Are you alone? Are you with somebody? What's your name? How old are you? I'm here to visit. I mean no harm. Talk into this microphone. Do you like it here? Just got in the car, did my last recording session over by the fountain. I'm gonna head back home and see what I've recovered. I just got back to the house. I'm outside the car. I'm gonna light the sage and clean my area, the car, of any bad spirits. We don't want nothing tracking inside. It's supposed to cleanse anything attached, I believe. Any spirits near me may be gone. I'm gonna walk around the car. All set. See you in the morning for those recordings. See if I caught anything. Let's play the first recording. Recording. Is there any spirits here with me tonight? If there's any spirits here, come sit next to me on the bench. Are you alone? Some background noise because of the traffic up by the fountain. What is your name? Speak to it in the microphone. What is your name? Have you been here? How long have you been here? Visit. Are you happy? It was freaky down at the burial ground for sure. Now the fountain wasn't as scary because it was up by some housing. But there was also some noises down in that wooded area where that kid was talking about. This is down by the burial ground. Is anyone out here with me? Talk into this microphone if you can hear me. I did see some possible orbs you saw earlier in the video. Know that I'm just here to visit. And a very strange noise in the video as well. When I was sitting on the bench earlier in the night. Stay well. And know you have to stay here. How many are you out here? I would definitely go back out if someone ever wanted to go back out with me. That was a fun experience. How long have you been here? I feel good today. I would definitely do more haunted excursions. Didn't find a lot of evidence on the recorder, but on the camera itself during the video, very interesting stuff. There's a nice fountain here. Did you spend time here? You can talk into the recorder. Are you alone? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was quite the experience. If you like this content, please subscribe, share the videos, hit that like, and I love you guys all. Remember, stay curious. Any questions or comments, please leave below. And we'll see you next week on the next adventure. Have a good one.